Look at that, he's out of there. 38 seconds is the amount of time it took them to steal one of the least stolen cars.
Dodge Chargers, they are hot cars, but are they a magnet for crime?
So I'm sitting here in apparently one of the safest car brands there is to own. As you all can see from what it says, this is one of the least stolen vehicles that there is. But with that being said, let's watch a little video of one of the least stolen vehicles that there is today. As you can see, two guys coming up. Shout out to Car Theft CCTV for the video. And this is all real time. You see this guy right here has one of those devices picking up the signal for the key fob. Boom. No time at all. Look how quick that was. Picked up the signal of the key fob. They're in the car. Dude takes off. He did his job. Other guy's in the car. Starts it up. As you can see, boom, he's out of there. How long did that take? 40 seconds this video has been playing. He's out. He is gone. 40 seconds. They walk up. Let me fast forward. And like, you know, they probably could have done it quicker. Look at that. He's out of there. 38 seconds is the amount of time it took them to steal, quote unquote, one of the safest cars nationwide. One of the least stolen cars. Things are crazy out here. So as you all can see, even one of the safest brand vehicles is still not safe nowadays. So what's that to say about one of the most stolen vehicles? Theft is crazy nowadays, and you know, they have so much new technology to make it so much easier, so much faster to get in a vehicle, start it, and get the hell out of there. People, you know, they spend their hard-earned cash. You could hear, I think it was a lady in the background screaming at the people taking off in her seemingly newer BMW. I believe it was an X5. And you could only imagine, you know, what she's going through in the moment and what anyone goes through when having something taken from them. I don't know if any of you have ever dealt with something of that sort, but it's not a good feeling, especially something that is so expensive. With all that being said, something that is very needed in today's times is just the peace of mind to be able to park your car somewhere, to be able to leave your car outside overnight. And the company that I am working with on this video, peace of mind is exactly what they provide. If you guys haven't heard of Carlock, you need to go check them out. They're out here doing big things. If you haven't seen the last video I did on Carlock, pretty much going through exactly how this works, the whole setup and everything, you should go check that out. My guy Knockout360 has been pushing Carlock for a minute now. He is sitting in the Scat Pack. I think he's gonna get a Hellcat, man. And I know you guys know who Knockout360 is if you are from the Mopar side of my, you know, following. Previously, I had a Scat Pack, and we all know the numbers on theft when it comes to Dodge vehicles, not just Scat Packs, but mainly actually the Jeep Grand Cherokees and, you know, Trackhawks, but Hellcats, Scat Packs, highly targeted vehicles, especially in Illinois, Michigan.
Dodge Chargers, they are hot cars, but are they a magnet for crime?
They've been stolen right off dealership lots, involved in high-speed chases with police.
And they're getting cased by potential criminals right outside homes.
It is an epidemic. It's been the Dodge, Chryslers, Challengers, Jeeps, and Durangos.
And the Chargers. The state police bulletin was issued detailing the ease for duplicating key fobs. State police closing in on a crash of a stolen Dodge in Detroit. The bullets fly. Police tell us these are organized rings with a leader at the top, people in the middle, and they recruit and train young guys on how to do the thefts.
You know, some of the top targeted vehicles there is, securing something that you've paid so much for and that you continually pay so much for, it's extremely important, you know. And just having the peace of mind is extremely important as well. You don't always want to have to be worrying about, is someone messing with my car, is my car safe? It's just not a good feeling, and we need to preserve as much of this good energy as we can. And you know, Carlock helps with that. So one of the things I like most about Carlock is it's extremely user-friendly. Anybody can set this up and, you know, be ready to go within a matter of minutes really. It does take about 24 hours to fully, you know, be responsive and be accurate with the GPS, because that is something that this is. It is a GPS tracker. So say somebody takes off in your car and they ain't smart enough to check for something like this and unplug it, that you're gonna know exactly where your car's at, which I'll show you guys how this works in a minute. Even if they do unplug it, you're gonna get an alert to your phone, and once you get that alert, you could, you know, call the authorities or do what you gotta do, take matters into your own hands, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all what to do, but you know.
I said, do we have a problem? Huh?
Another thing, you know, if you have kids, this allows you to go through the settings and monitor your teenagers driving. So if you're driving too fast, it's gonna alert you. You could set the settings to anything you want. If it brakes too hard, it's gonna alert you. Sorry to all the teenagers out there who this is gonna get in trouble, but it is what it is, man. So real quick, let me just show you how this works. Now we can step out of the car for this. Lock it. Show you guys what we're working with here. But basically, what we do, we go to Carlock here, hit that little lock button, and any sort of vibrations, any sort of like, you know, somebody trying to enter your car or anything like that, you're gonna get an alert no matter where you are at. All right, so say we have one of those devices, you know what I'm saying? We come up to a car like this, getting in here, see what happens. So the device is in action. We're going to start the car. Boom, we got the car started. And I'm showing you guys this in real time. I don't think the thief would go to put a seatbelt on, so boom, we got it started. There we go. Carlock, vibration detected. And you hear, that's a pretty loud alert, you know, it's pretty hard to miss. So, you know, this is supposed to alert you when there's a vibration, when your car is started, if the device is removed. And as you can see, there's a little area around where your car is at. And if it goes outside of that area, as you'll see right now, you're supposed to get another alert. So let's take this thing for a little spin real quick. So we already received the first alert, you know. Me, I'm either hopping in another car, chasing after whoever took off in my car with a little something on me maybe, hypothetically of course, or you know, calling the authorities. And as you can see, vehicle moves. So it's not even out of the area that I have set yet, but it's already giving me an alert that the vehicle has been moved. And actually it is out of that area, as you can see there. But in a matter of like less than a minute, we got the alert. You're not gonna miss that sound. It sounds like there's a freaking nuke about to go off somewhere, you know. And then like you just do what you feel like you need to do from there. Call the authorities. I mean, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. You do what you need to do. I know what I would do, and that's just what it is. All right, so say they figure out that there is something in the car, right? And they say, oh, there's something in here. Let's take this thing out. Boom, we're gonna take it out. Say they toss it out the window, whatever. Then they decide to take off. Boom, we get another alert, device disconnected. So you see, there's gonna be several ways that you can receive an alert. And it's funny because my car was in for maintenance not too long ago at the dealership. And I got that alert. I didn't know it was that at first. I just heard the sound and I was like, what the hell? Checked my phone and I had totally forgot that it was at the dealership. And then I seen it said device connected and I realized, oh, it's at the dealership. You know, they're probably running some codes or whatever. But it just shows that no matter where you're at, I'm 30, 40 miles away from where the dealership that I took it to is at. And you know, I still received that alert. You could literally be on the other side of the world and you're still gonna receive that alert. And like I said, if you guys want a full tutorial and walkthrough of the whole, you know, device and the settings and working with the app and how everything works, go back and check my previous video that I did on Carlock. Another thing is mine is pretty, you know, well hidden under there. You can't really see it. But say in your vehicle, you know, you want yours to be a little more hidden. That's when this little cord that they have comes in handy. You could plug one end of it into the port and then you can go ahead and move the device wherever you need to. so it's not showing. I've had this device for, you know, well over a few months now, pretty much since I got this vehicle, and I've been very satisfied with it. It definitely gives me the peace of mind to, you know, be able to leave my car somewhere, and just knowing that I will be alerted if anything happens makes me feel a lot better about leaving my car in certain places. If you all are interested in one of these devices, go ahead and hit the link in the description. It's also in the comments. If you use my code, you will receive a percentage off your order. All the links are down below. I highly recommend it. Yes, I am working with the company, but I promise you guys I would not lie. If the company was trash, if the device didn't work, if I didn't use it, I 100% would not promote it. All links to everything I use and recommend are down below in the description. So with all that being said, like I said, if this is something you guys are interested in, hit up the links, use my code. That's gonna do it for this one. Appreciate you all. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Salute.